In this video I'm going to show you how to disassemble your HP DeskJet 2700 series printer. So this will help you to fix if there is a problem with the scanner. You can replace the scanner. You can replace the paper output tray, input tray. You can also replace the control panel, and you can have a look inside to repair or replace other parts of this printer. The first step is to remove the ink cartridges. For that you have to open the front chamber, open this door, remove the ink cartridges, and then you can just close it. Next step is to switch off the printer. So press the power button and switch it off. Unplug the power cable from the back side. You also need a screwdriver, and that is Phillips screwdriver T10, that's its number. So let's open it. The first step is to make it upside down. We are removing the paper output trays first. There are 3 screws here. 1, 2, and the 3rd. Remove this section. Remove the paper tray by pulling it to one side and lifting up. It comes out. There are 2 hidden screws and we have to remove these. One and the 2. Now go to the top of the printer. At this side we have to remove another 2 screws, one here and the second one here. So this will unlock the scanner completely. Lift the scanner from here. There are 2 attachments of the scanner. There are 2 attachments, one is for the scanner and one is for the power supply. So remove the first one, that is for the scanner, and there is a second one just to remove from here. This will unlock our scanner portion. You can lift it up. So if you want to know how to open the scanner further and replace it, you can watch my video on that. At the rear there is a paper roller, so you can clean the roller from here, and also that's the ink pad. Excess of the ink goes in this section. You can also clean this section. Next is to remove the paper tray that holds the paper, and we will remove the sensor and the power supply. So lift it up and then just move it out. Now place it upside down. Here we have both of the things. One is the power supply that goes here, so we can just open this unit. Remove this section. So that's our power unit. You can just take it out and then unplug it from here. So if you have a replacement, you can just replace it with the new. For that you don't have to open the whole printer, just go at the back side and just do it. And for the sensor, remove this screw, and here we have the sensors that check if paper is there or if the printer is out of the paper. You can just lift it from this side. There are locks, so you just unlock it and also lift it. And there is a connection inside, so we'll just move it like this. So if you're going to replace the sensor, you just have to unplug this and just take it out. Next is to remove this motherboard. So there is a big screw here on the top. Unscrew it. And here is the second. And you can just lift it now. You will see there are lots of wires connected to it. You can just remove them one by one. So that's the one here on this side, and there is one in the front, and there are few others. One, two, three, four. Now if you want to replace this part, you can just check its number and then you can replace it. So it usually has a number on this side. So let's put everything back. So let's place the new motherboard that is here, and then plug this cable here. Next is to place it in the proper position, and we have to place the screws. Two screws will go here, one is here. That is the second one. Now place this here. Now place all these wires one by one. Just match their structure and then place it. So they all have a different color and shapes. Total 4 of them. And that is our last one. Next is to place the new sensor, or if you have cleaned it, then you can place it back. For that, place it in this tube first. So it goes like this. Just move this lock and lock it. Once you do that, there is a place for it underneath here. So just slide it from this hole. And now place it here. Next step is to just connect it properly. So we'll just make it upside down and place it here. So just lock this on the corner and then place it here. place the screw. Next is to connect the new power unit. So reconnect it and then place it in this section. So this side should be facing here so that you can plug in the power cable, so like that. And once you do that, you have to just place it here. Once it is low, place its screws. 2 screws here, 1 and 2. Now place it upside like this. Next is to place this paper unit. So you will see it has hooks to go in. So place it here and then just move it and place it here. So that is installed. That is the paper roller. You can also clean it if you want. Next is to place the scanner. So once you have fixed it, move these strips on this side and just keep it here first. Connect the scanner. So the scanner goes to this part. That is connected. Now move it little bit and connect this part. This is for the display panel. Now we can place it in its position. Press it, adjust it, and it will lock from here. Now lift it and place the screw. Place the screw at the other end. Just lock it back. Now place it upside down again. There are 2 more screws and we have to install here. One by one. Next is to place the paper output tray. So one end goes in, the other ends just adjust it here and slide it down. This is the base of the paper output tray. So place it here. Place the screw. So that's the complete disassembly and assembly. So let's reconnect it with the power supply and we'll see if it's working. Press the power button and the printer has started again. That is the scanner. I didn't replace the scanner properly, so if you want to know how to do that, you can watch my video on that. So scanner is working, so everything is okay. So this way we can just disassemble and reassemble the printer with new parts. Thanks for watching.